Hello cross stitchers, hello Flosstubers, hello from Germany, Saxony, from the Elbe Valley. My name is Lena, and with this video I would like to join to the community of Flosstube. So in fact it's my first Flosstube video, it's my first video at all. I'm pretty much excited. Haven't spoken English for ages, just don't really need it in the daily life, so please be kind to me and I will do my best. To start with, a few words about me. As I have already mentioned, my name is Lena. I live here in Germany in a small town called Dommich with my family. And my family is my husband, our son who is 4 years old, and our old cat. I also work. I'm a full-time pharmacist and I'm also someone who is proud of her job, and I really love my profession. So it's practically a busy life, and it's not so much time for hobbies, for cross-stitching, but at the moment I try to do it on a daily basis. Sometimes it's in just a quarter of an hour per day. I try to do it each morning before leaving for work, having my 15 minutes with a cup of tea and a current work in progress, and I call it my stitching quarter. It's my little me time moment in the busy day routine. I have started cross-stitching when I was at school. We shared the hobby with my schoolmate, and actually it has been with me through all the years. Surely there have been some months without a single stitch, for example at the university, where I had more than enough things to do besides hobbies, but at the moment life is more or less regular, and I try to do my hobbies daily. I also knit sometimes, but knitting is quite an expensive hobby compared to stitching. The supplies are much more expensive, and you also need a lot of space to store your works in progress, to store your projects, and it's hardly possible to have to work on so many projects simultaneously as you can do it in cross stitch. So stitching is just more efficient in my case. I'm not a rabbit stitcher. It's just not so much time to work on really big projects. And I don't think that I will be able to produce regular videos. I think twice a month would be more than perfect. Let us see. I still don't know how it works, how much time does it take to produce a video. And today I have brought you, besides my current works and projects, also some ready works and some patterns I have bought to start in the next future. I think it's a good idea for you that you can see which designs I prefer, which styles I like, which kind of stitching taste I have. I think I'll be able to give you a good overview of it. So let's start with the works in progress. According to my stitching diary, I have 9 works in progress at the moment. I have brought only 4 of them. There are only my active whips, which are meant to be finished soon, as soon as possible, will be fine. The other ones are a bit larger, and at the moment they're kind of hibernating for various reasons. And I think when I will show them to you with the maybe next time we will work on them, because the current progress is not really worth of showing. So just let's look on the current whips. The first one is a picture, the design. I'm stitching for my son. He's 4 years old. At the moment he's learning numbers and letters, and I have found a design which is really helpful in this case. So it's a nice sampler by Belgian brand Flosstube. It's good looking to count, and you can see that a really nice and sweet teddy bear. It's called Teddy. And Flosstube has a lot of designs with him or her with this teddy. Yeah, so here you can see various objects, and the number of the object is corresponding to the stitch number. And it's only one corner not stitched, it's number 8. I still have to finish, and then the whole design will get a nice stitched frame, which is also to work on. Yeah, the original kit contains 8 16th count, but here you work only in one thread, so you can see how lacy it is. It's really lacy and elegant, so I thought that an even weave fabric would have a better effect, and I have taken just a white merino by Zweigart, and I think it looks lovely. I hope to finish it this year. We are renovating the children's room at the moment, and we hope to be ready until the end of the year, and it would be nice when this design can be hanged on the wall in the new children's room. Another one, it's by a Russian company. It's the brand is called RTO, and the design's name is Warm and Cozy. So it's a nice pup wrapped up warm and kind of a knitted plate. So it's not a big design, but it's also not easy to work on because it's kind of an imitation of melange wool. There are a lot of colors, you have to change the color all the time. The fabric is a navy blue Ada. It's the original fabric from the kit. The color is really great. I have already stitched on this navy blue Ada. It's not difficult at all. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice design to work on the winter evenings, and I actually really love RTO. It's my favorite brand in the world of cross stitching. I love them for the wide range of designs. I think they have kits for each kind of stitcher. You can find something classical, something modern, something freaky, actually for everyone. They're so versatile, and I think if I had to stitch only one brand, the designs of only one brand for the rest of my life, I think I would choose RTO. It's never boring. Stitching RTO is never boring. So the next one, it's also a Russian kit. I have a lot of Russian kits today. It is a nice polar bear cap. Oh, it's a small thread. Yeah, it's by a Russian company called Elisa. I have chosen I love polar bears. I think they are sweet. I know that they're dangerous, but actually they are sweet. So this gradient here on his nose, it looks very sharp in the camera, but in the real life the colors are much softer. They're really soft and kind of creamy. So, and the whole design is just so peaceful and so lovely, and just provides a good mood. And it's winter, and I love winter. So, and the fourth whip, it's also a Russian company called Firebird. He's a preview, and here he is a firebird. And he's another bird. It's a little sparrow. It's a part of a series figuring birds sitting on jars with some marmalade, jam, and other tasty things. There is a sparrow, and they also have a blue tit and a bullfinch. Yeah, this one is called viburnum syrup. I think it might be the content of the jar. Don't ask me about the taste of viburnum. I have no idea, and I don't think that it will stitch the inscription. Maybe I will just write some jam or something tasty, or just year 2023 on it. I haven't decided yet. I have chosen it just because I like birds. I like birds in the real life and also in stitching, and it's just, it's sweet. I like sweet things. Well, to mention that this company is known for its bad quality of fabrics they put in their kits. The original fabric is Aida, but it's kind of really thin, extremely thin and soft Aida with kind of a giant hose. It's no fun to stitch on, and of course I have substituted. I have decided to take something colorful. This one is Eva by Übelhör. The color is some kind of a terracotta, something between pumpkin and terracotta. I don't remember the exact name of it. So this has been my whips, and now I would like to show some ready works, as I have already said, just for you to know which kind of designs I like to work on. And the first one is really big, and it's important for me since it's kind of representing our town. Look at these proud geese. The geese are a kit by Vriolis, stitched on 11th Aida with 3 threads. I think it's anchor thread. I said it's important because a goose, it's kind of a mascot, it's kind of a bird of our town, of Domage. We also have a kind of a goose fountain just in the middle, of the main place of the city. And when you walk through the town, you can see a lot of goose figurines in the windows. And I think it's just a perfect design to introduce myself. It says something about my place where I live and something about things I love to stitch. So the next one is by Ukrainian designer. She's called Yana Minasyan, but in her Etsy community she prefers to be called Jane Minasyan. And it's a part of a series. I work it for my son as well. It's called August. So now we have the end of November. You see I'm a bit late, but it's not so bad. You know, Jane has the whole series. It's called Cute Calendar, of such kind of window with cute animals in it. And I have already stitched 9. It is the 9th, so only 3 to go. And then I have already an idea how to sew them together to get a nice sewing project for my son. So I hope it will be ready next year already. So let us wait and let me surprise you. I think it will be nice. Then I would like to show you some so-called stitching candies. I used to call stitching candy for all sweet and small designs. And here I have 2 of them. The first is stitching with beads on perforated woods. The kit is by Wonderland Craft. It's a Ukrainian company. I'm not sure, but I think they have started. I don't think if they have invented it, but for me they were the pioneers on this perforated wood thing, and they do it really nice. This one is actually an Easter design. It's mentioned to be an Easter lamp, and here's the place for an Easter egg, to put an Easter egg inside. But I would like to use it not only for Easter but the whole year, so I have sewn a little pincushion and put it inside so I can put my needles in. It's already in use, as you see. So, and the next stitching candy is from actually my latest finish from the last weekend. Last weekend we have been a small hiking vacation in the Thuringia forest. And on my way to the vacation place, and in the evening, when the family is sleeping, I have been working on it. It's a charmed mitten by Mill Hill. the Mill kit with a small heart. I have added a baking or suede, and it will decorate my Christmas tree. So you can see the Christmas spirit is already here. I have already started. And the last one is it's not a real white work. I love stitching with white color, but I can't do really white work, the classical white work like Schwalm or something like that. It's just a cross stitch and back stitch in white and rustic Ada. It's a stitching kit by Panna called White Lace. It's a part of a series. There is a fox, a bird and a reindeer. I have already stitched the bird, now it's a fox, and the reindeer is planned for the next year. And it's kind of a stitching I really enjoy to work on, such lacy designs. And it also has a perfect winter spirit. So today it's all about winter. By the way, the November 30th, tomorrow, the first day of winter, and I'm really looking forward to it. I love everything about winter and snow, and that's why my latest bindings, my latest update of my stitching stash is actually also about winter as well. Let me show it to you. So here you can see a kit by Danish company by Permi. Christmas stars, also a decoration in Norwegian stitching technique, the heart danger. I have been dreaming of learning heart danger for 2 or 3 years, and I've already been too shy to try it. I think it's so difficult, but this time I have decided to buy the kit and to try and to learn hand danger at the end of the day, because I think it's the perfect way to create nice, decorative, minimalistic things. I don't think when you learn it, I don't think that there is much effort to create a thing like this. The next one is also kind of a long-term dream of mine. It's a 3 Kings chart pack. The chart is not difficult to buy, but I also have a pack with these famous ceramic buttons, and I can say for the rest of the world, but in Europe they're extremely hard to get. So I'm over the moon. I have get the whole pack so that I can start anytime. I'm not sure that I will start this year for this Christmas. But once it will definitely be started, and it will be ready, since I think it's one of the best designs I've ever seen. It has perfect Christmas spirit, and it has also a perfect stitching spirit. I love how the stitching is coming up here. You see that it's not the picture. You see that it's stitched. All the possibility of threads are used so finely here. So I really love it, and I think it will be great fun. And the last but not least are 2 Italians. Where are my Italians? Here we go. Yeah, I have bought two patterns by Italian designers. The first one must be well known. It's called a Batticore. I think it's well known. This series of seasons in a cup. I have chosen winter, again a lot of white color, and you see I'm a fan of white color. At the moment I'm thinking of my fabric choice. Here on the preview it's kind of a hand-dyed fabric, but I'm not really a big fan of this gradient. This typical hand-dyed gradient. I prefer the background being more calm, more solid to put it. So maybe I will just find something from the Zweigart sortiment, let's see. Or maybe something from my stash. And the next one is a new name for me. It's a Cecilia Votta. I've never heard of it. So it's a design on Cuore di Montagna. It's kind of a mountain heart. Heart of the mountain or mountain heart? I think both will suit. Yeah, mountains and snow, which can be better? It's a perfect vacation. When I stitch it, I will dream of the perfect vacation. Well, this has been my new appearance, and I also have forgotten to show you a big ready work of mine, which is already framed. It's not on my table, that's why I have forgotten it. But I think it's worth seeing. So let me show it to you. Also do some primitive on this one. So today is the last day of autumn. So let's say goodbye to the autumn with this picture. I'm sorry for the reflection of the window. Yeah, this one is called Ashbury Beads by Russian company Old Forest Embroidery. They do some primitive and Slavic style to put it so. Old Forest Embroidery produces all the hand-dyed threads, especially for their designs, but it's impossible to order it from Russia, so I have done my own conversion with DMC and Wixdye Works, and the fabric is Über Monica. I'm not a big fan of Monica. I don't like the filling when stitching on it, but the color is, I think it's Star Sapphire, the color is just perfect. So I have framed it with a ready frame, and it hangs in our hall on the wall, and I love it. I think it's one of my best stitched works. So that's it. I hope you have found something interesting. You have enjoyed my progresses, and I really do hope that we will see each other again next time. So now I know now I know how YouTube video works. And next time I promise to show you another works in progress, maybe something of my cross-stitch stash if you have interest. So I'm looking forward for each kind of feedback and comments, and please write me if you would rather have a video in German. Maybe you're from any German-speaking countries who like to communicate in German. At the moment I feel quite lonely with my hobby. Nobody around has an interest in stitching, so it would be great to communicate. And you can also find me on Instagram at Crafty Lefty Me. Lefty because I'm left-handed, I find it funny. So, and that's all for today. Thank you for watching and happy stitching. And see you and bye.